Hello, family. I got a little word that I wanted to share with y'all. 1 Thessalonians 5:14 through 18 says, "Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Rejoice evermore. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you." And I speak this because I've just witnessed in the last few days the power of prayer and persistence. And go look right here. He's exhorting us. He's saying to warn them and to be patient. They're weak. Support the weak. Understand that it's going to be difficult. We are breaking down the walls of hardened hearts. That's what God has sent us to do. And we have to always keep that in mind. To see, and not evil for evil. But remember, God has put us before in these situations to be a witness. We had a situation where it seemed like there was a plan of reconciliation in our life, and it seemed great, like it was gonna happen, you know. And then, and it all started with a prayer. I would like to reconcile with this person, God, because that's who you are. You're a God of reconciliation. And we prayed, and then 2 weeks later, we got in contact with someone that was connected to that person. And that door was open, the door that's never been opened before. Jesus opens the door, and he's knocking at our hearts, and he's telling us, keep praying. Just because there's a crack doesn't mean you stop praying, because then difficulty may happen. We need to pray without ceasing in the circumstance. In the circumstance. Even if it seems impossible, like the heart got really hardened and it wasn't going to go anywhere. There was emotions, there was feelings of disappointment, there's feelings of why keep praying? It seems like this door is closed, it's impossible. They said what they said. And we felt that way. And then today, we were going to rush on our way and do our thing. And then God's like, did you spend time with me? Did you spend time with me? Did you get on your knees and speak to me? In these circumstances, the prayer was not talking to God about our desires. No, what he was telling us is just rest in my presence. Just lay with me. Don't focus on what you desire. Seek the kingdom first. Just spend time with me. Sit with me. Be at my feet and learn from me. That's all he's asking. And just be with him, and then he'll open the door the rest of the way. Don't even focus and allow your emotions to get in the way, because, and don't stare at your phone waiting for a change. Spend time with God when it seems impossible. God's going to use our prayer like a hammer to chuck away that hardened heart. He is. And that's why you keep praying without ceasing. Even if it's impossible, our devotion to God, he sees that, and he sees, hey, you obviously keep on believing me, even if Satan is hearing your prayer and trying to get you to stop. Keep pressing in that prayer. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. And then it gets into quench not the spirit, despise not prophecies, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So then you got people speaking on behalf of God, and then you continue to pray. Hey, I'm not going to instantly go off what my mind sees at this situation, because sometimes when someone's trying to preach to me, it's to break that hardened heart of mine, what has yet not been set free. And sometimes I just want to put that away. I don't want to listen. Man, this is the internet. All I can do is click the end stream. See ya. No, keep on pressing. God has brought His Spirit to break down the hearts of man. And we have to constantly pray that we grow in spiritual wisdom for all the saints everywhere, that they grow in a way that pleases God. And that's what He's called us to do. There was a difference when we stopped, when He said, don't rush, just dwell in my presence. You need to be filled with my Spirit. You need to focus on me. And then 30 minutes later, you know what happened? God used somebody else's testimony in order to tear down that stronghold. And it made a difference. You don't even pray for you to be used. You just pray and dwell in God, and He will take care of the rest. Sometimes it's sending that testimony to break down the rest of the stronghold. And there's people everywhere that face the same things as us. There is. But we need to stop. I'm bad about it myself. Especially when the situation seems to be impossible. We need to stop just going on our own way. And be like, well, this is obviously not your will because we're seeing the situation like this. No, Satan is trying to stop it. You keep pressing in that prayer and see what God does and then glorify Him afterwards. This is what happens when you don't stop praying in that circumstance. That you pray without ceasing, giving thanks to God because you know what He's done. You're remembering what He's done in your own life. When Jesus is constantly interceding for us on the throne and we constantly go back to ourselves. How many times have we done that? Well, Jesus is interceding for us. We're just like, well, I know I got to spend time with you. I know I got to do this for you. I know I got to spend time in the Word. I know I'm supposed to be a light to those around me. But, man, I got to do this today. I want to spend time with this. And then Jesus is watching. He's continuing to intercede for us anyways. See, that's what God is doing. That's what Jesus is doing for us. And we need to start doing that to each other. Because, man, how long before my hardened heart started to break? Don't look at the defeat. Look at your own life and tell you, hey, Jesus kept interceding and it made a difference eventually. Treat others that same way. Don't look at anybody as if they are a failure, sentenced to hell already. Keep on praying. Keep on praying. God is a God who changes hearts. With that, God bless you. Keep pressing. Don't look at the circumstance. Just keep praying. Satan will try to put a wrench of defeat within your obedience. But realize that and just keep going. Just keep going. Because every time this midst of failure that we thought there was going to be happened in the midst of prayer. And then you keep going. Keep going. Spend more time with God. And don't even focus. Don't focus on the water you're about to drown in. Focus on Jesus. Just spend time. And Jesus told Mary that she found what truly matters. She just rested at His feet. What truly matters. All the cares and anxieties and worries gone. I'm with Jesus. Just put your heart and mind on that. And remember, we are called to tear down the strongholds of men. So get in your prayer and start being the hammer that God's handling. All right. God bless you. Have a good day.